let's go ahead and kick this thing off. All right. That didn't go too bad, actually. That worked out very well. All righty. So, let's exit out of that. And, of course, that would happen there. Nothing goes perfectly smooth, but that went very well there. Okay. So, let's start out with something. I did say to somebody, but they're not in the chat right now. So if they tune in later, we'll watch what they were suggesting, which was rehoming. It's a 60-minute special out of Australia. I actually do remember watching this, and it was pretty dark. Let's start out with something a little bit more, let's see, fun-hearted. This right here, let's see. All right. We have got, so there is a guy that is part of the YouTube greaser lifestyle, apparently. And I found him, and then I was trying to find more about him, and his name was Frosty, which led me to another guy named Frosty. And this is a mayor of a city in Maine that I found. I forgot that I had subscribed to him. And let's watch his video. Stupid people on the thruway.
Hey, let me give a big shout out to Audible.
This is somebody's mayor.
Audiobooks are great. Listen to them, no eye strain. Good job, people at Audible. Keep it going. Well, hello, and welcome to Frosty Talks. Today we're going to talk about the traffic on the thruway and the roads around the county. Yes, we ought to be more courteous to each other. This guy here, cutting in between two trucks. Problem. You ever noticed a guy that pulls up to an intersection and makes the turn left before he's actually in traffic, so the guy coming down the other way has to go around him?
I think it's so funny that there's that there is a mayor that did only 2 episodes of his own little show, and we're some of the few people that got to watch him.
I've done it myself. It is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. However, if we all think about what we're doing, be a little more courteous to each other while we're on the roads, things would be much better.
I think this is
wholesome. Look forward to having more Frosty Talks later. Thanks. We'll see you later. What is Kahoot? Why am I playing it? Let's go. Let's have a game. Hey, how's it going? Today I'm reviewing Kahoot. On the internet, it will help you put together questions so everybody else can answer them without a lot of work or activity. It's a great thing to do. Just did Kahoot for Silver Creek Black Knights physical training. Good job by all. Finished 3rd out of 6. Not too bad. Give it a try. It's a great site to play on.
What is Kahoot? Didn't explain that.
Hey, you got any suggestions of what we want me to look at? Send them in. Put them on the page and get them done for you for reviews. Thanks for listening.
I'm so confused as to that video. I like his avatar of him with a lightsaber that kicks ass.
Place to use them. Not at breakfast.
I'm sorry.
Hi, welcome to Frosty Talks. Second episode this week. Going to talk a little bit about social media. Cell phones, iPads. There's a place to use them. Not at breakfast table, not at the lunch table, not at the dinner table, not at church. Social gatherings, a no-no. Turn your ringers down or off. Listen, I use them, but I'm courteous. Turn it off, turn it down. Thanks for listening. This is Frosty Talks. Hey, this is Frosty Talks. Let's give a big shout out for Snyder's of Hanover, the best pretzel money can buy. Hi, and welcome to Frosty's Facts and Trivia. Special edition for you tonight. I'm going to give you five things that you should know. We all know that chickens lay white and brown eggs. But do you know how to choose what chicken lays what? I'll tell you. The earlobe of a chicken is white or brown. The whites lay white eggs, browns, brown eggs. Don't believe Frosty? Look it up. Number 2. My grandson asked what time his ball game was today. My wife told him noon, and he asked what? Why is noon? So I looked that up today. It's from the Greeks. The Greeks used the number or the name noon to signify the 9th hour, which their day started at 3 a.m. Go through it. Noon is 9 hours away. Third thing. We all say, how's the weather out there? And somebody will say it's raining cats and dogs. But did you know where that saying come from? Back in Old England, the roofs were made of thatch and mud. And when the cats and the dogs got out of the rain, they would crawl under it. If it rained hard enough, they would fall through the roof. Hence, raining cats and dogs. What is 2K? Why am I playing it? Really? Why am I playing it? Now, what's these guys talking about? What are we doing? Let's play. Is it going on now? What's these guys talking about? What are we doing? Doing it now. Here we go. We're getting it on. Who am I?
I don't have any gripes with this guy. It's just funny that he was a mayor.
Do I push a button? What am I
And
doing?
he just made a little TV show for himself.
Show it, buddy.
At least he's trying to like reach out and connect to the public. I don't think any mayor I've lived in a town with has come anywhere close to trying to connect.
Boom. Oh. Again, why am I playing this? Okay, I don't know how to block stuff. Saving time. What are you? No. Again, I tried to figure out why I'm doing this. What is that? Block it. Ah, in my face. I just got done playing 2K. I'm telling you, Larry Bird had a bad day. But I think it had something to do with me. I was pushing buttons that didn't even exist. But listen, it's a great game. Thanks for watching Frosty Talks. Thanks for listening to reviews. People, push that button. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And it's over.
I hope you can hear me. I had to turn down the microphone. My wife is bathing the kids, and our infant, if she's not being held 24/7, she cries bloody murder. It's a great quality. I really appreciate it, and it makes for great streaming. So that's if you hear that in the background, I hope it's not picking up. Let's see. This one is something that is another little interesting tidbit right here. Okay, this is somebody that lost their mind a while ago. And it's AJ's mom, Al Fayed Hayek's. Wow, that is loud. Wow. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. All right. Sorry, I'm back. I had to try to, even though my wife is right there in front of her, bathing our other child, she still thinks she's been abandoned. And so I had to help try to calm her down. So anyways, this is AJ's mom, Al Fayed Hayek's. I don't know why she chose that name. I don't know who AJ is, but I found this chick quite a while ago, and she has a lot of videos, and they stopped about 4 years ago. I'm wondering if this lady even knows that she made this account. Um, there's some pretty interesting little rants she goes on. I think there was one where she was in like a bus stop or something. Yeah, and like a lot of this, we're very privileged. Look at this. Truth is power. No one's even watched this video. Look at that.
100%. I think that all my kids' dads are trash. Like, they really are. They're just all fucking trash. And honestly, I think the only way any of them could be good dads is to put a restraining order on them, against them, from me and all my kids and my grandkids, and against my kids' baby daddy's entire fucking family, because these people are the most fucked up, insane rapists in the world. But it is not my kids' fault at all, or grandkids. And I hope my kids have made better choices than me. But like, honestly, like, I've never met a decent man even. And I really just want my kids and to leave America as far away as possible for like ever, and get away from pretty much fucking every baby daddy we have. And you know, they'll probably do more for us that way. They really probably would, because they're just fucked up, and they have these other baby mamas that like steal and eat my kids, and they have like these fucking insane like sisters and shit, and these other kids with other women that fucking try to kill us and use us. Like, it's the most miserable shit.
Holy shit.
It really is. But it's not my kids' fault, and it's not
trying to eat
my
your
grandkids'
kids.
fault, and we really we need to leave, because it's been trashy, it's been horrible. Like USA could never handle telling all of the truth about what they've done, like the torture me and my kids and grandkids have been through. They could never handle it. There's not a USA adult that's not my kid that could ever survive it, or their families could survive it. Like, these people have literally all had the cushiest, easiest life compared to us, and we just we deserve to leave and get the fuck away from it. And then maybe I'll find a real man in Polynesia or something, I don't know. Float around to some islands.
How do you find another man in Polynesia?
They'll never send me a real man. They'll just send me a bunch of trash rapists who are probably gonna go try to rape my littlest kids, and having crazy ass baby mamas that been living on fucking $1 million yachts and shit when they hadn't done a goddamn fucking thing for me yet. They fucking raped me since I was infancy.
That's a heartwarming story.
My grandkids deserve better. Y'all should have never met us. That's how pathetic y'all are.
Wow. That was fairly bizarre. Oh shit. This lady predicted what the Haitians do to all other races. This lady was predicting problems with the island folk of Hispaniola.
Figured out what the Haitians been doing. I think Hitler was a goddamn Haitian, because they're all different colors. They got that pig nose.
Wow.
I call it pig nose because it's either short or it's usually short. And I figured out what they do is they find out the second a baby is born or conceived or whatever, baby on the way, they start calling it one of their babies. And then they go and they get them. And they take them back to Haiti like they did me and my brother. And they eat them alive. They ate my brother alive in front of me. And that's why babies always have that pig nose. You gotta fucking have a goddamn war to keep your baby from getting eaten. It's those Haitians. Nobody else sees babies like that. It's always the fucking Haitians. And that's why I'm telling you, we need the goddamn Haitians killed. And don't let them call my kids Haitian. Because the Haitians are the one people that can never get me pregnant. Well.
So that was bizarre. We found out that Hitler was a Haitian. Her brother was eaten after they were sent back to Haiti. This is all mind-blowing stuff. What if all of this stuff was true? How crazy would that be?
Well, there's probably some other ones, but you know. And I know they got at least one of my kids there, and they are the most horrible creatures I ever lived. So scary. Like, really, we do not ever want the island of Haiti. They've been trying to say I'm from there. No, they just took me there to torture me when I was little and kill my brother. Although he may be partially alive, or parts. He may have made it out alive, almost all eaten. He may be in Egypt, so.
What the
It's
fuck?
the most horrible shit ever. And they'll just eat little bits off you while you're just awake or whatever.
I had no idea they did that. That's very bizarre. Jesus. $1 trillion hit. Skinny calf giant pussy bitches. Oh, look at that. We got a wig on, I think. Or something. Hair got changed up. Why we murder these adults and will annihilate. My God. Don't go near any of our people with anything or yourselves. This lady says the USA is fucked. These were all 4 years ago. I have a strong feeling this woman either clocked out. Uh-oh.
I think one of the worst ones that have been raping and torturing these little kids that I'm related to.
One of my favorite things that people do is start streaming wild, in this case, quite clearly schizophrenic things. I don't know if I think she might be actually above the lady that was telling people to castrate themselves and eat feces. I consider that woman lower than this. This lady, she makes a good couple of points.
Is that guy that's up on that valley saying Isidro? Like, he says he's 18. He says he's 18.
Let me back up and look at that phone. I think I remember watching this video and then trying to look up that phone number. And for some reason, I thought she was in a different country, like Brazil or something. Very bizarre.
He says he's 18 with his dyed blonde hair that's fake. And I was thinking, goddamn, he might be a 50-year-old serial killer that just been up there fucking killing people his whole life. I don't fucking know. Like, for real. What the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm just like, now we got to roll up on there. If anybody has a gun for me, I need my gun. I'd rather have a sniper rifle.
Do not give that woman a gun.
With some bullets.
Do not give that woman a sniper rifle.
It's a lot easier for me with a sniper rifle. Because I just don't think they're going to do anything about it. And I'm not going to let these little kids get raped and tortured or eaten alive.
Well, that's a good thing to do.
Maybe none of y'all care.
But I don't think I trust you with a sniper rifle.
Do it.
Yeah, I cannot trust that woman with a sniper rifle. I don't even trust you with your kids. Sorry, ma'am.
I left my phone in a restaurant overnight, and now my YouTube channel under AJ's Mom Kill is all fucked up. But this one's working, I think.
So she has multiple
I guess I'm
channels.
back on this one, but that's weird as shit, you know. It's some sabotage shit. I don't know why this bitch is so obsessed with sabotaging me. Like, I really just want my kids. Like, I really don't understand how anybody's sick enough to take somebody's kids. I really, really fucking don't. Like, it really fucking bothers me. And I smoke because I don't have my kids, so y'all ain't gonna throw that in my face. And I drink because I don't have my kids. I don't know why y'all so sick like that.
She would be sober if you all would just give her kids. That way that she doesn't need a sniper rifle. Obviously, if you guys just give her the kids, she'll stop smoking and drinking. Everything will be fine, and we can all resume our lives.
I don't fucking know, but I know y'all just making yourself sicker. You just make your death more painful coming up, keeping my kids from me. Like, all my kids, I really do think I had triplets. I think I had twins in 2007. I think I had triplets in 2014. And
I feel like that would be something that you would remember. I think I had twins, and then I had triplets. Now, we already watched a video where she said that they took her and her little brother to Haiti, and they ate him. And the Haitians, as she said, will munch little parts off of you. And to recap, she also said that Hitler was a Haitian because of his nose.
I want all them back. They're all still alive. I'm not playing this shit. You know, I can provide for them. I don't understand.
I wouldn't play that shit either. I would not play that game. Not with these Haitians that are munching your brother and, getting away with all sorts of nefarious, shitty things like that.
Saying what the fuck the problem is. Like, who cares if some bitch hates me? I hate lots of goddamn bitches. I don't put much fucking energy in it. But goddamn, doesn't mean you take somebody's kids. You don't need to send your enemy up hurt my kids. You got a problem with me? Come fucking fight me. Goddamn bitch. The fuck?
Yeah. I wouldn't take that lying down. Definitely. Okay.
Just found. Yeah, y'all all say that crazy shit. Y'all say that crazy shit. Or a lot of you. But I think I just found my baby daddy. I think, I found a picture of him, but I don't know what his name is. He's a Haitian model. Beautiful. Most beautiful man I ever saw. So now I feel like a bitch. But then I'm like, damn, maybe I get mad at Haitians because everybody tried to fuck with him.
There we go. Now we have our answer as to why she does not like Haitians. Apparently, one of the baby daddies of all of her kids is Haitian.
No, and we probably gotta get some of our Haitian family out of fucking prison there. We really gotta run the U.S. out of Haiti. I'm not a sir, dumb bitch. I'm a man. I'm a man.
I'm not a sir, dumb bitch. I'm a man.
Goddamn you, bitch. I'm a woman. God, this motherfucker's got me calling myself a man. They don't know it. Either Panamanians don't know what the words are in English, or they taught me wrong, or I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm definitely a woman. You know. They hate it. But yeah, I think I found my baby daddy. Beautiful, shiny, black, muscular, Haitian model. Beautiful. So we'll see how he pans out, because all the other men I've found in my entire life were complete shit. Except the ones I think are my kids, and then I'm like, holy shit, I'm about to have sex with one of my kids, and I stop myself.
Whoa.
So, but yeah. And I
That's,
just call him the daddy of all of them. But like, we gotta get our people out of prison in Haiti, and we gotta run the U.S. out, because right now Haiti's been acting crazy. And you know, I was looking at all these pictures of all these Haitian men, and I didn't see any of these crazy ass pig nose fuckers that I get in a fight with. So I don't know where these pig nose fuckers come from, but I keep getting in a fight with them. Because they be trying to steal my kids and shit. And I'll kill a bitch, I really will. It's getting close. Looking for weapons. Might as well be my name. Looking for what? This mama looking for weapons. That's my fucking name right now. So, looking for weapons in my kids. But I love y'all. And your dad, I think that is your dad. And I have no clue what the fuck his name is. That's the most beautiful man I ever saw. So, it would only make sense. So.
What's up, man? How are you doing? There's a little bit of delay, so, but right now I'm watching a woman who, she's pretty much a schizophrenic, it looks like. I would say it's due to drug use. And you would like this, actually, Jared, is she claimed that Hitler was Haitian. Wild speculation there. Oh, I appreciate that, man. They're probably going to come here and be very disappointed and mad that you brought them over to my shitty channel. Dude, hold on. I gotta find the... You'll like this video. I'll play it again. I've just been really talking to myself. I started off a little slow. Where is that video? Let's see. What Haitians do. I think it was this one.
Out what the Haitians been doing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Was a goddamn Haitian, because they're all different colors. Figured out what the Haitians been doing. I think Hitler was a goddamn Haitian, because they're all different colors. They got that pig nose. I call it a pig nose because it's either short or it's usually short. And I figured out what they do is they find out the second a baby is born or conceived or whatever, baby on the way, they start calling it one of their babies. And then they go and they get them. And they take them back to Haiti like they did me and my brother. And they eat them alive. They ate my brother alive in front of me. And that's why babies always have that pig nose. You gotta fucking have a goddamn war to keep your baby from getting eaten. It's those Haitians. Nobody else sees babies like that. It's always the fucking Haitians. And that's why I'm telling you, we need the goddamn Haitians killed. And don't let them call my kids Haitian. Because the Haitians are the one people that can never get me pregnant. Well, there's probably some other ones, but, you know. And I know they got at least one of my kids there, and they are the most horrible creatures I ever lived. So scary. Like, really, we do not ever want the island of Haiti. They've been trying to say I'm from there. No, they just took me there to torture me when I was little and kill my brother. Although he may be partially alive, or parts. He may have made it out alive, almost all eaten. He may be in Egypt, so. But it's the most horrible shit ever. And they'll just eat little bits off of you.
They'll just eat little bits off of you.
Whatever. It's so sick.
Okay. I thought it might be a little low. There's one. I found this channel a long time ago. I bet you some of these views are like, I'm the only one that's ever watched this woman's insane rambling. Some of it's pretty funny.
I think my dad is Dr. Mamadou Ori. And my dad, he's not a witch doctor. He's not a Western medicine doctor. He's smarter and all that. And I really got exactly his nose. Exactly. Which I've had, some time with. And I think Alice and him had me. And I don't know about Alice's other kids, my household siblings. I don't even know if Alice has other kids. I just know that Chamberlain man was not that nice to her.
Yeah, I forgot that I subscribed to this lady. And I started, as I was talking to myself when no one was here, is aside from this woman only having 13 subscribers and barely any views, the thing that's funny also is that it's 4 years ago, and I was watching one of the other videos she made, and she mentioned that she had another channel. So I think she completely forgot she made this, and this is just out there in the ether. We don't even know she's alive because this was all done 4 years ago.
And he was sleeping around with a lot of people, and nobody should get mad at Alice, even if it wasn't an affair, because that he was fucking with like half the congregation of that church. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what pastors do, which is why I would never marry a pastor. I don't know if they all do that, but I'm sure some of them do. So anyway, love you, Dad. Stay alive. Help me. And I'm sure Martinelli is related to Ori. He's family through Egypt. I'm sure they have very similar noses. There's a lot of part Egypt people here, and there's a lot of part Polynesian people here related to Alice. So this is like the cousin side of my family. So, but I'm sure. I mean, I really have exactly Ori's nose. It's almost.
You know what's wild too is I was looking at the other video, and there was a phone number on the side in like a different language that looked like it was in Spanish. And I don't know what country she is in, but I briefly remember that she might have been in Brazil, which is wild that she has no accent. And yeah, I don't know if she talks about Jews, but I just wonder how she's surviving in this other country. How did she get here? Because there was a sign that it was like for a business. I think it was like for rent or something. And I looked up the phone number, and it was in a different country, I believe, because it was in a different format. It's so crazy.
Funny. That's a good nose. I guess it's a doctor nose, even though I hate these Western doctors. So I'm trying not to hate, but y'all motherfuckers haven't helped me at all. Like, why the hell are y'all not arresting everybody who stole somebody's kid? Why y'all not busted up at houses, doctors, huh? Y'all really should be arresting people if they have someone else's kid. Y'all should be hospitalized.
I really like.
God damn, y'all make money on.
She's mentioned it twice now in another video about I have a doctor's nose. I don't know what that means. Is she dropping hints about a Jewish father?
Off that shit. That's why that whole shit is there. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a weird rabbit hole to go down. Just knowing this lady is out there, no story really. I mean, I'm sure we could find out.
I wasn't able to kill this one guy. I really do think he was pretending to be 18 and he's like 50 with rabies. And I do think it's only passed down through having a kid to the kid. I think it's like a gener.
Look right there. Right there. Look at that little right there and right there. So somebody's been hitting the crack pipe is what's been going on. She burned her lips.
Having a kid to the kid, I think it's like a generative disease. I think the animals gave it to these people for us because the animals have been trying to help us because we have this alliance, you know? Because these animals never turn on us like that. And that's why we almost never eat edibles. I mean, goddamn. If someone's helping you fucking all stay alive, you don't fucking eat them. So, but
I don't even know what that means. You know what? You know, she's right, actually. Most animals don't eat us. And we don't really eat most animals. It's only a select few. I mean, she is right. If you really think about the amount of species that are out there. This woman's brilliant.
Yeah, these animals will bite them and give it to them if they're one of these that just wants to kill and eat us. Or them even. And, you know, a lot of them have tortured animals and children of our people. And James got rabies. He got bit by a dog. He tells people he got bit by a dog. That dog had rabies. But it's not the kind of...
I don't think she fully understands rabies. From what I've understood of rabies is that you will die rather quickly without treatment. So unless this guy is the Magic Johnson of rabies, there might be a hole in her story.
I don't know. Like, that dog was also trying to tell me don't fucking have sex with this motherfucker. If I'd have found...
Should have listened to that dog. That dog is spitting facts. Do not have sex with that motherfucker. And he was right.
He got bit by a dog before I had sex with him. I wouldn't have had sex with him. But yeah, James is not AJ's dad, and it scares the shit out of me because these retarded white bitches and this one crazy black bitch in DSS would not listen to me. These fucking Lincolnton DSS workers. I'm like, listen, you stupid bitches. You know, like, it got to that point because for 4 fucking years I tried to tell these bitches nice, like, and I'm like, James Balnovic is not my child's dad. Like,
Oh, wait, she just dropped a name.
And I'm like, James Balnovic is not...
James Bonovic. I'm going to go and see if I can find that guy.
My child's dad. Like, I really think Carol arranged it so she brought in some fucking crazy murderer kid that James had with some other woman, and they faked a DNA test and said AJ was his dad with his DNA test that Carol took in there. But I told these fucking bitches too, Carol Ostier's not my mom, Preston Latch Hoffman's not my dad. Like, AJ and me are not related to them. Although I was stupid enough to think Preston might be his dad, but then I was like, what the fuck am I thinking? Preston could never get me pregnant. I would have killed myself when I was an infant if that was possible. So I was just like, no, Preston Latch Hoffman is not AJ's dad. And I was telling these bitches this.
It does pull up a real name.
And these bitches didn't listen. And these bitches gave my child to every fucking rabies rapist fucking adult they could fucking find. And that's why we're gonna kill these bitches. And we're gonna kill these fucking serial killer family people. And we will not kill these kids with rabies. But I'm telling you, my kids ain't got rabies. If my kid's going crazy, it's because they've been threatening to eat him his whole life, or they've been eating pieces off him. And he showed me one piece that they ate off him, and they're making him call it a tattoo.
Now that's amazing. They ate off a piece of him. She showed it to her. And then they made him call it a tattoo. This woman is a poet. Get this woman a show.
I thought maybe that's not a tattoo. Please save my son. Please get my son the fuck away from him. He's so nice. It scares me so much how nice he is.
Man, what a gamut of emotion. My 6-year-old AJ is accumulated only God that will ever reincarnate. All right. Oh, wait. There's a phone number right there. Oh, wait. There's too many digits right there. Let's look up that number. I didn't pull up anything. Damn it. Fuck. Damn. I was really hoping we got something there. Let's take off one number. Let's see what that brings up. That's a dead lead. Damn. Let's see what's going on in
I
that.
need to spell out to American and Haitian adults that me and my son's life and anything involving it is not a science experiment. Like, y'all are actually stealing precious moments of life away from me and my son that we want to spend together. There's you can't put, it's priceless, you know? Like, there's hardly anyone who could even live past 120. You know, I've already thrown away 40 years of my life like this. Thrown away 6 years of my son's life. You can't even put a money cost on it. Like, a second of time with my son, to me, is worth all the money that could ever exist. All the houses, all the whores, all the whatever.
She has a really strong hate for Haitians, but then also made a video about how she saw the most handsome, muscular Haitian man that must have been the father of her children.
To us. How we spend it matters to us. It always has. All we ever wanted, me and my son, was to spend our time together because he's my child. He's really my only family I've gotten to be around my whole life since I was 2 months old.
You had a baby when you were 2 months old. Which reminds me of an interesting fact I heard and found out about years ago. There's the youngest person to ever get pregnant and conceive a child was 6 years old. Now, aside from that being horrible and one of the worst things I've ever heard, what's very odd and interesting about that is it was, I think, the guy that was responsible was some kind of like adventurer, kind of like I don't know, Western man that went down to South America and ended up getting this child pregnant. Now, that's such an insane combination of events because obviously it's going to not be consensual, but then for you to end up getting that person pregnant and then just happening to find, like, what are the insane odds that you get taken and then that guy ends up deciding to take this particular person and then getting them pregnant? That's the weirdest shit. It's always blown my mind. Like, that's what are the odds of that awful? God, it's so terrible. I don't mean to laugh. It's just, when you see something so bad. Oh, and they didn't release her name, I think. I don't even want to Google that, but Jesus Christ.
It's unforgivable what you've done, but I'm telling you, why you just gonna keep on till you all fucking commit suicide? Is that y'all's plan in life? Just torture us until you fucking blow your fucking heads off?
Well, that's enough of that insanity. Let's get to somebody a little bit more stable. Let's go over here and bring in this woman. I'm sorry, I completely lied to you. This woman is also insane. So this lady, she hasn't uploaded in a while, and she was apparently, what this is very interesting to me also is she seemed to be actually pretty successful in life. She was like a medic, like an EMT. So like that's not something everybody can do. That takes a lot of studying. And this woman ended up kind of losing her mind. You can kind of slowly watch the progression. And let's see. There's one that I love. I hope she doesn't delete videos. I don't think she does. She sets the comments. You can't comment on her videos. But there's one that I just absolutely love. It's when she's getting having an interaction with the police. Oh, look at that. Dude, look at that. She's fucking based. She has an Operation Paperclip book. She might have just ascended and really just merged all the realities in her brain. Jesus Christ, look at that face. God, I love her so much. She is so awesome. She does videos about gang stalking. She started losing her mind and believing that she was gang stalked. And maybe she was. You never know. Where is that video? Because it's so awesome. God, where is it? Copy paste Dr. Mengele death cult gang stalker count. Oh, you know what's funny? I was showing my wife this one. Where is it? God, it's so funny when she. Damn it. See, now they're all out of. Yeah, they could have gotten her for that. Oh, I want to. Jesus. I love looking at that lady's face. Where is... There was one where she was practicing with a like a broomstick and bonked herself on the head, and she really fucking left a knot. Oh man, where is that video? God, it kicked so much ass. Okay, here is... This one is so funny to me.
Let me get...
Because, all right, so she's videotaping herself in the car, and then the cops come up, and she just instantly goes like from ranting and like trying to like make herself up real quick, and then just goes, hello. I love it so much.
Yes, more fuck shit. Hello. Hi there. I'm a targeted individual. Why are you here, sir? I'm security. Oh,
I love
okay,
it.
Security? Why
I
aren't you
fucking
bothering
love
those
it.
other cars?
That's not our property. This is property. This is all private property right here.
Am I hurting anything?
Oh, of course you're not hurting anything, but
I'm broke down, sir.
okay, well, I can't have you broke down here.
Okay, you're going to give me till the morning? Are you going to try to harass me, run me off?
You're right, ma'am?
Are you going to give me until tomorrow morning? Or are you going to try to harass me and run me off tonight, sir?
No, I'm not going to harass you. I'm just doing my job.
I'm just asking good questions. I've been gang stalked, and I'm being gang stalked.
Okay.
So I would suggest, if you want this to go amicable and you want to be human, get me some help and get me to safety and sanctuary, please.
Okay.
I'm gang stalked and I'm broke down.
This guy is just like, what the fuck did I just walk into? This is like when people go and give the cops a hard time, just remember in between giving you a speeding ticket, this is what they're doing.
I know you're doing your job, sir. I'm heavily gang stalked.
Okay, well, I understand you're in a bit of a situation right now, but unfortunately, I just can't have you stay here.
Are you going to make me leave tonight?
It's already morning, ma'am. It's already going to be
Oh,
it's going to be 5 in the morning in about half hour.
okay. Well, then you guys are going to have to arrest me. That's fine.
I'm just security.
I am broke down. And you're going to give me till tomorrow morning, or you're going to be held accountable for harassment.
Tomorrow morning, that's going to be till tomorrow. No, I can't do that.
What's awesome about this is that he mentions it's 4:30 in the morning. And I happen to know that most times with police, that says security. So he's not an actual cop. There's another video that I was referencing that I got this confused with. It's the other one. And they usually change shifts at about 6 o'clock in the morning.
And if you can't move your vehicle,
How long do I have? Do I have 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours? How many hours?
you have like an hour to move your car.
Are you serious? You guys are going to do that?
Hey, back up. Don't get too close.
No, I'm getting her name. You got a business card.
I don't have business cards, okay?
Okay, so what is your name and what is your ID number?
I don't have to give you that. I'm private security. I'm not a law.
So you're trying to hide your stuff.
No.
Give me until tomorrow morning or you will be held in contempt. Please.
No. Can't do that.
Okay, then make your choice. That's fine. Do what you got to do.
Listen.
I cannot move. You guys are harassing me. C79961U. Do what you need to do, sir. I'm broken down. I'm a targeted individual, and you all have been harassing me. Thank you.
The other one. Where is the other one that was her pot? Okay. This is the one that I think I was thinking of.
All right.
I love how that starts out. This is my favorite. I love this. Oh, good for your mom, man. She probably got some crazy shit that hopefully she survived. Watch. I just love the way that she starts out. Okay.
All right. Let's do this. I'm recording. Oh, good. Okay.
Well, boy, are you cops in for something.
Let's do this. I'm recording. Oh, good. Okay. Well, hello. How many patrol officers do we have? Let me tell you guys something. Who are you?
I'm Officer.
May I have a business card of each of you?
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one. What?
So they want you to
Why
leave.
don't you have a business card, officer?
They want you to leave.
Okay, I will leave. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I lost my keys in my truck yesterday.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay? And about 20 people here, that man, I asked for help. He would not help me. Yeah. So what happens when you're a targeted individual? Everybody turns their back on you. Everybody does. And so I wanted to know if these lovely assholes would call cops when they wouldn't even help me yesterday. I will leave. My point here is that there's a lot of permissive gang stalking happening here. Everybody is just permissive. I said I will leave.
Okay.
Now, where is the business card I asked for?
You have a good night, okay? Drive safe.
Okay, so, but you're not going to give me a business card.
You have it all on video. My name and badge number on my vest.
Okay, thank you very much. I will
Ma'am, this is a Walmart.
leave. But I did ask you guys for help. The reason why I'm here
You
is
should
to...
have just called us instead. We would have seen if we could help you. We have park rangers who can get into locked cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was told police wasn't allowed to help with even jump starting a car.
No, we're not allowed to. Well, the police aren't, but we have park rangers that if you give us a call, we can see if they're working.
Do you guys have a business card for that? How do I get a hold of you guys?
just call
I'm a
us.
targeted individual.
You can just Google
I
it on
have
your phone.
been
I don't have to.
railroaded out of Houston because of being targeted. Now I am a fugitive in my own country.
Okay.
You guys should know this.
Who am I
You
what's the
guys
person?
have been permissive about all this gang stalking
We'll give you
going on in your parking lot.
20 minutes.
Excuse me?
We'll give you 20 minutes. If you're not gone, you're going to go to jail for trespassing, okay?
Oh, that sounds good. But you should know, y'all didn't even help me or even coordinate help for a damsel in distress. You guys are awful citizens of the world. Okay, what do I do to report gang stalking? Do you have a protocol for gang stalking?
I don't.
Of course you don't. That's because you guys are bootlickers to gang stalking. Y'all need to do something about not
Well, I mean, so far I'm on her side.
having a fucking protocol for gang stalking, Everett Police. I'm tired of being targeted. You guys are permissive and participating. Look me up, Chief Meadowflower, YouTube. All of this fanfare for me, nice. For a targeted individual. All of this fanfare for a targeted individual. No protocol for gang stalking. I sat on my truck for about 20 minutes.
The fact that they just all ditched and just left. She's still just fucking, she's got her fucking speech. She is telling them off.
Nobody would help me. You guys wouldn't even help a damsel in distress. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. But you'll call cops on a targeted individual and not help. You guys got karma coming.
What if she's actually a witch?
See what I mean? I was on my truck. Nobody would help. About 20 people wouldn't even help. But they got all of those people for one targeted individual just trying to stay safe.
I mean, I have made this point before. I mean, it took it takes quite a few resources and multiple men just to deal with one insane person. Imagine how powerful if we were all just this crazy and came together and we could just overhaul the entire government. They would have to listen to us. This woman could be a leader.
See what I mean? That's targeting at its finest. Nobody wants to help somebody being abused with these humanities, these crimes of hate. You guys, what's wrong with America? So go ahead, be permissive about your...
God, that kicks so much ass. I'm just having my smoke break. She's wearing like a, it looks like some kind of like grindcore band shirt, I would bet. I'm pretty sure I've hung out with people like this in the punk scene. Yeah. One person like this can just like cause an entire police station to be completely like overwhelmed. If you had an army of like 50 of these, could you imagine the destruction?
Gang stalking. See?
See? She kicks so much ass. God, I want to find the video of her practicing with the stick in the park. Dude, it's so funny. God, I wish I could find that. Where? Accidental video clip of me rhyming to teach Auschwitz 2.0. Oh, man. Where is that video? It's the funniest thing. God, because you can just see where she bonked herself on the head really badly with the stick that she was practicing with. It's where she was sitting on a park bench. God, I love that there was, look at these, this woman just walking through the parking lot, just collecting your license plates. God, where is that? I'm so disappointed I can't find it, because that, I've sent my wife this video one time. It's really, truly one of my favorite things I've ever watched. She was sitting on a park bench. Maybe it was a short. I wonder if it's under her shorts. Yeah, there it is. This is, you see that knot on her fucking head? Oh, this is so fucking funny.
So.
God damn, she's a trooper, dude. Imagine. She took a bonking like that. I mean, she looks like she got hit with a mallet. That is a whopper of an egg on her head. And she, Jesus, dude.
Coming at you from a private park and practicing again. Got another one over here. Oh my God. Suffice enough to say, I just knocked my noggin.
You know that it was fucking it for her to just immediately have a bruise and just swelling up like that, like just recently. I mean, that's something that you would usually get like after, you know, like a 30 minutes or an hour. That thing popped up quick, and she is just ready to rip another video.
But that aside, I bet
She really does
all
look like a
gang
peacock.
stalkers out there are just like, traumatic brain injury? No, guys, you're the ones with the spiritual aneurysms lying in wait to go all over your brain and heart. So it's kind of like, well, if you done death magic to people, you're fucked. You done any kind of magic to good innocent people besides myself, you're fucked.
I wish this woman would call into Low Value Mail. God damn, we wouldn't have to listen to fucking Rube talk about his stupid ass piss hands and drinking piss. This lady is a fountain of knowledge. And it's just amazing. Like, she was an EMT. That's insane to me that she was an EMT at one point. She is dramatically like more successful than probably 80% of the population.
But that's where karma comes in, and that's where common sense comes in. But yeah, common sense says don't hit your noggin. I'm breaking in my equipment. Although it feels a little backwards about now. But got the holidays coming up. How many of you gang stalkers won't eat the same meal you cook? How many gang stalkers do we have that are making one meal for their targeted individuals and another meal for their non-targeted individual? Asking for a friend. So hopefully everybody's day is going. Just a quick shout out to everybody who does come to say hi and spend their time with me. I want you to know you're close to my heart and you're near and dear to me, and I appreciate that with more than what words could ever say.
What also is awesome is that she probably can switch in and out of this. If you were in a medical emergency, she could just switch that off and just go right into saving you. I guarantee you, she could just go straight into just being just a wizard, getting that gunshot you just suffered. She might scare the police off, but she'll at least save you and get that wound plugged. God, that's so awesome. And what's even better is that look at her awesome, I don't even know how to do this. Look at her fucking amazing, covers. There's one where you can see that she was in a house. She lives in a house. She had a decent home. It's wild. Where is it? Oh, man. She was in... Dude, yeah, I mean, she really knows how to, I don't know how to do all these, effects and shit. She's like an idiot savant. A gang stalk savant. Look, she actually has a house.
Hi, welcome to my set of videos. This is Patricia Ann Landon Regali, Chief Little Flower, coming at you from the trenches of having been targeted. I am a targeted individual that have been targeted since about the age of 25 for about a couple of years. Then it would recess into the background on and off until the year of COVID, about 2020, whenever gang stalking had reemerged in full force and full effect. At the time of this recording, it is November 2024, and the gang stalking, the PSYOP assignments still continue. And so my videos they're about my experiences as a targeted individual.
What's interesting also is that clearly it looks like she's some kind of Asian, I believe, unless she's a Native American. Well, I guess I'm a fucking retard. Chief Little Flower. Okay, she's Native American. I was gonna say if she was Asian, it would be funny to see what her parents thought, especially her dad.
I had been railroaded out of a successful and thriving career as a paramedic. I've been a paramedic for about 13 years before I walked away from my profession as a paramedic for two reasons. The first one was so I could speak freely about being heavily targeted and gang stalked in medical facilities by other medical professionals. If I were to hold a job in the medical world, that would be a huge conflict of interest for me and any potential employer. And so I have a passion for sharing this with the world because what's happened to me can happen to anybody. And if we were to shrink in fear, how would anybody ever rise up to protect themselves and to arm themselves with the knowledge of objective data? And additionally, since I was being targeted in the medical world, I knew it was a matter of time before somebody was paid to run bear false accusations against my license. In other words, it was a matter of time before people would just make false accusations on my license. So those were the two reasons why I had nobly walked away from my career as a paramedic. And so I decided not to renew my license, because if my license was inert and non-viable, nobody could make any accusation against it. So I stayed 10 steps ahead of the community-based harassment. And so these videos are about my thoughts, they're about my experiences as a heavily targeted.
One thing I've never noticed, I've never heard her speak about, is what exactly these gang stalkers started doing, or what is it they actually do, and who they are. She speaks a lot about them, but like I want to know, like, usually someone like this has like I don't know, they put something in my car or something, but like it doesn't really, there's no accusations.
Targeted individual. So thank you for stopping.
Hey, so this video is going to be about how to tell the truth. I know I've mentioned it in other videos, but the videos tend to blend and blur. And so if you are a gang stalker.
That's the craziest thing about these gang stalker people, is you never know if they're actually insane. I spoke about this on Low Value Mail one time, is that my aunt got really paranoid when I was like younger, and she was really convinced that people were following her and harassing her. And then I find out only like last year, around the same time that she was having these problems, that my mom told me last year that when all this was going on actually was around 2000, and she worked at this farm bureau down in Homestead, and one of the alleged hijackers actually came in and talked to her and was asking for places to get flight lessons. And then she started having problems with this like Cuban coworker that just seemed to want to go after her, like very like causing a lot of problems for her. And one of the funny things about the hijacker is my aunt's kind of a feminist, like real super liberal, and it pissed her off so much that he refused to shake her hand because she was a woman. And what's even funnier too is if you find out, well, I'm sure you know about this, is that the hijackers, before they did all this stuff, they used to go and visit this one I think it's off of 95, is on the East Coast. So down there in Miami, there's a famous strip club that you can see from the highway, 95. I believe it's the Rhino. It's a big white building. I think it's like the White Rhino. I don't know if it's a Spearmint Rhino. I don't know if it's like a chain, because I know that's another one. But yeah, it's funny that they wouldn't shake a woman's hand. Yeah, it's a strip club. But it's funny they wouldn't shake a woman's hand, but they would go into a strip club.
And you're looking looking to become the prodigal person, the prodigal child that comes home to serve the light, this is how you do it. First off, you have to tell the truth. But if you've been targeting anybody, leave your targeted individuals out of this. This is between you, yourself, and the Most High. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to basically commit your confessions and observations to solidarity. First, by creating videos of your confessions and your observations, who you dealt with, and the times and dates, and who you interacted with, who your target was, and what was the expected outcome, and what you did to participate in that. Then you're going to want to commit it to paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be something short of Dear Diary. But you're going to take the end product of this and you're going to take it to a notary public. So you're going to want to make sure that you have your ID, and that paper, your letter, has your name, your date of birth. And if you really want to take it to the next level, put your Texas driver's license number on that, name, date of birth, your signature, and the date, and even your ID. And so once you complete that, take it to a notary public. They're going to make sure that you have those items on there. Then they're going to notarize it. Now, once you have a notarized confession, letter of confession, then you're going to want to make Xerox copies for yourself. So you can take a Xerox copy and then mail this to the appropriate authorities. Who are the appropriate authorities? I don't know. That's for you to figure out, but I will give you a lead, and you can start with targetedjustice.com and figure out who the appropriate...
That's got to be so awful. If imagine being... That's another loop, like rabbit hole. Imagine that either someone is being honest and making a website for people that are being gang stalked or think they're being gang stalked, or that website is run by a bunch of fucking trolls that are just amping up all sorts of chaos.
Authorities are. Now, when you send this to the appropriate authorities, you're going to want to do this via registered mail, and this is important. Take the tracking number of that registered letter and put it on the body of each letter to each person that you send it to. And once you complete that, call them up, ask for 5 minutes of their time, and go visit them. And then leave the appropriate authorities.
Imagine getting this visit. Holy shit. Imagine getting a letter and then her walking in and being like, "Did you get that thing I sent you?"
A copy of the letter you had already sent. So this is how you tell the truth. And anything less than that is non-negotiable. And but as far as learning to get right with yourself, to tell the truth, become the prodigal person, the prodigal family that comes home to serve the light. And so once you have all of those items done, then I would suggest you could, if you really want to go talk to your targeted individuals, you could
have an appointment,
have a face-to-face conversation if they're willing.
Just setting up an appointment. Just realizing that this is walking in. God damn, that's so wild. Oh my God. This woman is so awesome. This guy also, okay. So I'm going to switch it up. This guy right here. So this is funny. I found... Sorry about that. This guy right here, I found him a long time ago. Damn, he's still got 33,000 subscribers. This guy on here escaped from a prison and then his he told his story on this one channel that I think I haven't subscribed to him in a long time, but the guy, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. The guy that had him tell the story on there probably has 1 million subscribers now. It's called like Lockdown 23 and 1. I wonder how many subscribers that guy's got now. I remember I found him like really early, and then I just kind of got. Let's see how much he's got now. Damn, he's almost got 1 million subscribers. That's wild. That's really crazy. So this guy, he told his story on there, and he escaped from a prison that was pretty close to where I was living, and ended up seducing one of the female guards, and then he hid in the laundry, and then escaped in a van, and then ended up like crashing the van or something. He ran and then jumped into the water and almost drowned. And then he started doing like these videos. Yeah, I mean, he was on his way, and he let's see. So yeah, he would tell these stories about being in prison. Damn, I can't believe it's been that long ago. And then he started, damn, okay, so he has more videos than this, I think. That's his latest videos, or that's all of them. Maybe he deleted some of them. He ended up shacking up with some Asian chick. And I don't know. See, a lot of these guys in prison, or ex-cons or whatever, somehow they end up picking up these girls that will just pay for their entire life. And she was an okay, like, kind of like, I don't know, Thai chick. And this is his backyard home gym that he made. And then he tried to be like a fitness influencer. He tried to do some kind of video right here where he was challenging people to do hanging from a bar. And then, yeah, he must have deleted them because he was doing videos on, he was doing a contest. Let's see if he's got the live streams up. Okay, there's where all the videos are. So that's his Asian chick that he was with. I don't know where he was driving, like a BMW X3, which is it's not an expensive car, but I mean, it's not a cheap car. Let's see. No, he doesn't show the chick there. So this is where they were moving, I think.
Ice and blue. We considered like transplanting back to the East Coast, but we were just like, fuck, we miss our house, and we went back home, and then we just made the financial decision to come back to the East Coast. But before we left, we went and picked up my nephews, mine and her nephews. We take the little kids, like, we've done a lot of shit with them. We've taken them across the country. We've taken them to a whole bunch of different states. And so my wife was like, we need to take them on an airboat ride because they've never been on an airboat. And plus my wife.
But anyways, so he disappeared after, there it is. Okay, so he started doing these giveaways. And then he started doing a contest for a Sea-Doo. Yeah. Look at this house, though. That's a pretty nice little porch he's got out there. How the fuck does this guy, like, this guy has no skills.
Live up in here. Let me know when you get on here. We're going to chop it up. Oh, man. So what you guys got going on tonight?
That's a pretty sick little patio. He's got little, like, gym equipment up there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, man. It's getting cold over here in San Diego, believe it or not.
And he's in California, which is not cheap. Oh, yeah, he was giving away this. God damn, this is such a stupid piece of shit motorcycle.
30 days.
Where is it? Oh, God, it sucks so much. I forgot he did this.
Like always.
Is it in the video?
See what you've been up to, see how your week is going, and yeah, see what we can get into.
There it is.
We're doing it live today.
This fucking motorcycle.
Custom steering. This is.
Where is he getting all of this? And then he had everybody like buy tickets into this raffle for a Sea-Doo, and then just completely disappeared. I think if I look through his comments, I bet you'll see stuff about it. Yeah, this is 2 years ago.
This is a whip, like a light you plug in.
Where is the most recent one? Okay.
Kind of.
Multiple giveaways on this video. See, there's his car. It's not so bad. Dude, this guy... I'm sure the Hodge twins, like, at least, at least someone's maybe winning that, or there's, like, some chance, because they had to do it legally. This guy just fucking dipped. He was redoing a Ski-Doo. I wonder if he has a video of it. I don't see it in here. He must have deleted it. Which is crazy that he didn't delete all the other videos. Unless he ended up back in prison. God. I can't believe I forgot about this guy. Damn. No, he had to have. Yeah, he must have deleted the videos of him going on the, going in, refurbishing some piece of shit Sea-Doo in his garage. God damn, that was so funny. I can't believe that anybody gave this guy money. He is such a fucking, just like a sleazy piece of shit. God, that's crazy. All right. What else do I have? Oh, yeah. This chick. So this lady apparently was on... Let's see. Her last video... Her last video was my dad's dead and my mom hates me. And then I'm assuming maybe she died because her health just went and just completely... I mean, it's not like she was that healthy to begin with.
this is just a video saying that I have not abandoned this YouTube channel. I came into the hospital about a month ago and have lost about 98 pounds in a month so I could get the gastric sleeve surgery, which happened on the 9th of June.
I don't think this chick made it.
June, so it's 3 days out. I feel like garbage. If this shit doesn't work, I'm going to jump off a bridge. I don't really think I'm joking. I've been through hell and back. It's nowhere near as easy as I hear people say it is. It's mentally mind-fucking. It hurts all the time. I'm constantly nauseous, so this shit better fucking work. I swear to God. How many times can I say this? Better fucking work.
She was 900 pounds. 900 pounds. That's a lot of lady. God damn.
It's about 1:30 a.m. on a Saturday night, so I thought, you know what the best thing to do right now is? Make a video on YouTube updating people about my life. Because why not? Why not just do that? So I'm in the hospital again, but this time it was on purpose. I recently had major abdominal surgery called a paniculectomy, which is...
Yeah, those surgeries, that is no joke. That's how, like, Kanye West's mom died getting those fat things, that fat removed. That shit is scary. I don't understand how people just, God, dude. And to get to that weight, God, dude, that is nuts. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Layman's terms for removal of Miss Belly.
You know what's even more disappointing is she didn't get to 1,000 pounds. That would be even more disappointing to me. If I was 900 pounds, I would get to 1,000 pounds first, and then I would lose the weight. I wouldn't be happy with 900 pounds.
She was taken out. It was a procedure that lasted from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I made that face because I wanted to throw the update into 1 minute, but I'm not going to be able to do that this time. It's going to be a little more long. A little more long. A little longer. The incision is from hip to hip, and it is 6 feet long. I'm still very wide. I just don't have Miss Belly. She's not hanging down. She's gone off to the big Billy in the sky. I don't even know what that means. That sounded like the most asinine thing I've ever said in my life. It went very smoothly. The surgery went very smoothly.
Who's Jimmy? I don't know who Jimmy is. I cannot believe, though. Imagine being that heavy, and then she could lose 400 pounds and still be 500 pounds. That's so mind-blowing. I wonder how much weight they removed from her stomach. Sure.
Smoothly, I had a blood transfusion. Then I had another one today. Just kind of some internal bleeding situations, and that seems to have healed up and everything, and they did the blood thing, and things seem to be going well now. I was told at the beginning that the nature of this surgery is for things to go wrong, and so luckily not a lot has gone wrong. I was up and walking the day after surgery. It's like getting a new car. I just want to take it out on the road and see what it can do. How fast can she drive? What can she handle? Stuff like that.
The other thing too about watching, some people really love watching these fat people and making fun of them. And to me, all I can think about is what got you there and the amount of trauma that would just make you so depressed. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, that's who Jimmy was. Sorry, I'm very tired, so I didn't mean to be disrespectful and not follow along. But watching these people, I mean, there's gotta be some horrible backstory to that. And it's like, I was looking at Twitter the other day, and there was a video of this fat guy walking up onto his semi truck, and I said, he is perfectly melded to the vehicle, and that's basically peak performance. But like, imagine getting to that. There is some twisted tale behind that. Like, I can't just poke fun of fat people and just like laugh at them. I'm just more interested in like the story that got you there, for the most part.
Yeah, it's really interesting to be in this body right now. I love her. I love my body right now. Miss Belly, at first she was okay when I could handle her. Time was going on, and she was so big and full of water and fluid that I just couldn't breathe, talk, move. I was anchored, and it was awful. Because I was always constantly hauling around Miss Belly and her large...
That's so crazy. Because, like, I know that, like, when I get kind of overweight and then when I lose weight, it does feel like when you're fat, you don't really, like, because you don't have, like, the muscle there to, like, contract and, like, kind of control it. It does feel kind of like it's something else that's not part of you. And the way that she's talking about having, like, Miss Belly, that's got to be so crazy to be, like, it really is almost having, like, a second, like, thing sharing your body with you. That's pretty profound.
Largeness. And in a while, I'm going to tell you the weight, the numbers.
That's
everything.
really wild.
But because I was
think
always
about
hauling
it
her
that
around,
way.
I was training, and so I'm really strong. My legs are strong to hold up.
I was just talking to my wife the other day also about that, how, like, these people are really overweight. Happy Friday, Mr. Adam. How strong their calves and their legs are. Yeah, it's really wild to think about it, like her seeing her body in the third person. That's really profound.
My biggest was 950 pounds. So, and I never stopped walking. I was always walking.
Dude, she has got to be so fucking strong. She was 950 pounds and walking. Dude, the most, like, when I was at my fucking peak strength, like, and I would have such back pain from doing it. I would do deadlift sets of like 450, 500 pounds. And, you know, I would be in good shape, but like my body would just be so fucking wrecked from trying to go and like handle, you know, the stress on my frame from doing that repetitively. This woman just walked around casually. I mean, I'm sure she wasn't going very fast, but could you imagine, like your average woman is probably, you know, 130 to 170 pounds. I think it's 170 is like what most women, or the average weight of a woman is in America. And that means that she would be carrying another close to 800 pounds on that. That is fucking crazy. Think about how strong that woman is.
You know, throughout the whole thing, I've never was at a place where I was just completely immobile. So that was really good, because like I ended up with this amazing strength that I could use to just, instead of like trying to build stamina, my stamina is already built, and I can just work on balance and things like that. The way that I describe things is like, you know, when you go to pick something up and you think that there's something in it, but there's nothing in it, and you you almost throw it because you thought it was heavier. That's what it's like to walk, and it's the most amazing feeling in the world. I have prayed and wanted and needed this surgery for so long. I can't even begin to describe what happened when they told me that this was going to be a possibility, and then finally that this was happening.
Okay, so this is 4 years ago, but her last update was 2 years ago. So she did make it past then this major surgery. I wonder why she just stopped uploading to the channel then. But that's like, God, dude. Then surviving after like getting it just a giant, like, imagine a great white shark taking a chunk out of you and then just living after that.
I would have done a cartwheel if I could. It was fucking unbelievable. And if there is a God, he listened to me. He listened to me, and he helped me out. And I just will never, I can't say, sorry about that. I can't describe like how thankful I am to anybody. I told the doctor one day before, like, he comes and does rounds, and I said, "Sir, you've given me my entire life back, and I don't know if you understand that, but you've, like, I
like that she's sincere about being happy about losing this weight, because whenever I would watch those like 600-pound, my 600-pound life or whatever it is, those people would just be like, I don't know, they just had no respect for like making any effort. And this lady like is really sincere about turning her life around. I envy that a lot. I like seeing a story like that.
will forever be thankful to you. Like, you took the chance, you did it, and look at me now. Like, the possibilities are endless. And because I can walk now, I can get that exercise in, and I can move, and it's fun to move now. Oh, I love that. I love to move. It's amazing. And my body is proportioned again, and it's just like, I can't wait to get out of here and just go like get a tattoo. And it's gonna be hippo themed. You know it is. Hippo. I just can't wait to live. And I'm just giddy. It's awesome. Soon after I leave and I'm in my apartment and I have
I didn't know you were
my
a
other
weight
camera
loss
and I've got
consultant.
things ready to set up and whatever, I will be making a huge like video, just laying everything out there from the beginning of this nightmare to the ending, because it was a fucking happy fairy tale ending as far as I'm concerned. If this is the end of the story and you were to ask me what did you think, I would say I would call it a fairy tale. I would call it a fairy tale ending. And people would look at me and say, but you're still 627 pounds. What? And I would say back to them, I started at 950.
You know what's also wild is like, what's crazy is being able to move that much weight by just simply walking. You're doing like an insane workout, but you're not losing weight from moving your own body. Like, that's a workout in itself. You would think, God, that's so heavy to think about, like how this all works out. And how do you maintain that? Like, because like I would assume it would be really difficult to maintain that weight. You got to really keep eating. And if you're able to move, imagine the weight that you're burning and the calorie burn and the amount of exercise that you're getting just from doing that.
I struggle bust at 950 pounds. I am at 627 pounds, and I've made it here in months, not years, months. So people are really interested in the numbers of what everything was, and I've like written it all out. Just because like I had to like wrap my mind around it. So my start weight before the paniculectomy, I just butchered that, was 727 pounds. My weight directly after surgery was 613 pounds. Between that then and like yesterday, I gained back up to about 630 pounds. As of today,
I don't know. Maybe I understand the feeling of what your job was when you were working with, I'm assuming, women to lose weight, if it was Jenny Craig. But I remember having a girlfriend. Like I'm sure plenty of people have had this experience where you have a girlfriend that refuses to work out. And one of the excuses they use is, well, I don't want to get too bulky. But the arguments of trying to get a woman to go into the gym with you that isn't like a gym person, God, that's a nightmare.
I weigh 627 pounds. So altogether, Miss Belly weighed 80 pounds. They removed 60 pounds from the right, and they removed 20 pounds from the left, and it was all necrotic tissue. I have pictures of it, but I probably won't show it. It's very, very gross. In the aftermath of the surgery, everything hurts bad. And I've got this fun... I didn't feel that. Because of this. I have this fun guy, and he is a pain button. And every 8 minutes I can push this, and it gives me Dilaudid in my IV, and it helps me out. This is why I look faded.
Dude, when I got COVID, because I about 4 years ago, they said it was COVID. I shared a joint with this guy that was an Army Ranger that I used to bounce with, and I ended up getting really, really sick, and I ignored it for a week because I just thought it was a regular cold. I kept hearing, COVID is nothing, and I ended up getting double lung pneumonia, and I ended up getting to the hospital for like a whole week, and I lost like 20 pounds in a week. It was fucking awful. And then like I would walk up the stairs, and I would be winded just when I finally got out. I was riding around in one of those carts. I had to be on oxygen. I had to beg for them to give me oxygen because I had these fucking shitty nurses. Oh, this is a good story, actually. This is a really good story. So I had this shitty black nurse that would not fucking like come over to me. I was having a fever I had a 106 fever, not 106. No, it was something like that. It was pretty high, like a 104 fever for like a whole 24 hours. And they put me on pain meds, and I just wanted ice water. It was like the middle of the night. I was just so fucking hot. And the problem was I couldn't really go anywhere because I was hooked up to an IV. So like I couldn't really shower. I couldn't do anything. And they just kept like ignoring me. And so I said, okay, you guys want to let me sit here die when I'm trying to I'm struggling to breathe, and they wouldn't give me oxygen. They wouldn't give me any ice water. I only did this because they were really being shitty, like really, really rude. It was the night shift that was just fucking ignoring me and being shitty to me. But I got up, and I did have a little, because I couldn't really walk, they gave me like a little piss jug. Well, I just got up and I pissed all over the room, and then I threw tissues all over the place. And after that, they paid attention to me and gave me ice water and oxygen. The black nurse was not happy. She came in and was like, "What the fuck is this?" Well, you shouldn't have ignored me calling for you for about 2 hours straight. And so there you go.
Yeah. Also, it's 1:30 in the morning. I should be asleep. But very.
I just told her I missed.
Like lots of pain. I mean, I've got a 6-foot long incision, and I'm moving all the time. Move. It's because I don't want a blood clot, and I just want to move. You know, like let's do this, let's do that. You know, I just want to be up and moving. It's amazing. So me and the butterball.
Also, that same nurse. So I don't know what kind of education they're giving these people, but I had to get a dude, don't even start with these nurses. I had to go and they gave me an inhaler, and I don't remember what the situation was. She was supposed to give it to me like every hour or every couple of hours. It was like a steroid inhaler. And I had to like, it really isn't too complicated. It's an inhaler and then a little like tube that you puff it into, and I don't know what magic it does, but you puff it in there. I don't know why they give you this extra tube, and it does some kind of magic. And she could not figure it out. All it is, you just stick them both together. And I'm just sitting there dying with like 104 fever. Yeah, diffuser. That's right. That's what it's called. I'm sitting there with 104 diffuser. I'm hallucinating off of pain meds. Listening to like on repeat. That's that Pina Colada song. Like I just couldn't get enough of that song. And I'm just hallucinating, listening to this song, trying to breathe. This might be my last moments. And I just got this nurse that's all mad at me because I pissed all over the room. I hope she remembers me. I probably added to the race war. Probably did not help racial relations that day.
Butterflies have gone on for about 10 minutes, and I think that I've covered pretty much all of the big stuff. I will probably post the video and then remember something that I forgot, and it'll be too late. Just kidding. I'll pop up again. I may do a Q&A soon.
You guys missed all the crazy shit that we were watching earlier. Dude, should I show them this stuff that I was watching earlier? This lady that I forgot I found. Like, we're the only ones that have witnessed her shit. And it was like 4 years ago. I'll go back to that. I want these people to watch this lady. Where is she at? This lady. God, she kicked so much ass. Oh, man. All right. Where was the one about the Haitians? So she claimed that Hitler was Haitian because of his nose. God, she kicked so much ass. I hope this is loud enough. How do I find these people? So what I'll do, this is my trick to finding insane people. Find crazy videos, then go into their comment section. Sometimes also there's another thing that I'll do, and I'll go on my phone, and sometimes it won't do it on the computer, but if you go on your phone and you click somebody's name in a comment section sometimes, let's see if I can give you an example. Let's find out. Let's find somebody that okay. Let me find somebody that has it. Okay. Now, let's see. Sorry for the... Okay. So here's a good example. So if you look right there, I clicked on somebody's name inside the video comments on there, and then I go to their subscriptions, and sometimes I'll find them. I can do it on my Roku also, and then I'll find like really weird channels. A lot of times they'll have like very few people, and that's where you really find the magic. That's my secret. That's Dylan Farnham's recipe for finding insane people. So this lady, let me go to her just so you guys understand what we're looking at. So this lady here, she made this video, this account, and all the videos are from about 4 years ago. Some of these didn't have any views until we watched them tonight. And just think, what I think is awesome, like I really truly enjoy it, is being like, this is like something I have, like I shared with this person, and like my wife and we found this one guy that his channel got deleted, but he had these quotes, and he was severely autistic, but he would leave these most brutal, and I don't know if he got hacked, but he would leave, because someone was trolling him too. But the way I found him was he was leaving these horrible comments on people's he was leaving these horrible comments like on videos, and then other people were finding his channel, and they were like, we found him too because he says all these horrible fucking things. And then like you actually see the videos of him on his channel, and he's like severely autistic. And I think what was going on is somebody actually did hack him, because he made a video about the troll, like who the real troll is. And he had this one, I'll never forget, just in this beautiful Christian like way of talking, goes, I think I may know who the actual troll is. And sometimes me and my wife will say that to each other. It's something that I'll have forever, and no one else is going to get to enjoy. So let me go back to this lady explaining how Hitler was a Haitian because of his nose.
Out what the Haitians been doing. I think Hitler was a goddamn Haitian, because they're all different colors. They got that pig nose. I call it a pig nose because it's either short or, it's usually short. And I figured out what they do is they find out the second a baby is born or conceived or whatever, baby on the way, they start calling it one of their babies. And then they go and they get them. And they take them back to Haiti like they did me and my brother. And they eat them alive. They ate my brother alive in front of me. And that's why babies always have that pig nose. You gotta fucking have a goddamn war to keep your baby from getting eaten. It's those Haitians. Nobody else sees babies like that. It's always the fucking Haitians. And that's why I'm telling you, we need the goddamn Haitians killed. And don't let them call my kids Haitian. Because the Haitians are the one people that can never get me pregnant. Well, there's probably some other ones, but, you know. And I'm
She's spitting facts. You know, everybody here, you know, in America was all concerned about the Haitians eating cats. And had yes, that's definitely my wife. I would marry her in a heartbeat. She is wife material. You fuck with that woman. You fuck with if that's your woman and someone's fucking with you, imagine the lengths that she'll go to. She may not be able to coordinate some kind of you guys want to know how I met my wife? I've been waiting to tell this story because it's probably the most insane love story. How I met my wife. I'm so lucky. It's so funny. I was God damn, this is so fucking insane. So I for a year, I spent a year and a half training to go into Air Force Special Operations. And I ended up the day after I got my paperwork cleared and I was ready for intake to go into MEPS, which is basically where you get like taken in, they assess you and all that stuff, like the actual, like when you really actually join the military. And I spent a year and a half putting my body through hell just to trying to train and everything. I scored really high. I was ready. And then I got in an accident. And then after that, I just kind of was like, not really. I didn't have anything to do. I was kind of lost. So I got a job at Lowe's. And so I'm working at Lowe's, and it's around Christmas when I first started working there. And we go to this, they have a holiday party, and I see the most beautiful girl I've ever fucking seen. Like when I first saw her, I was like, I'm going to marry that girl. And then she puts down her chair next to me at the party, and like everybody's getting together. And then this fucking dork, this fucking goddamn Dominican Mexican dork sits down with her next to her, and my soul was fucking crushed. I was so fucking crushed. And then I had no idea, but apparently she liked me. And he was a little, he wasn't even cheating on her. He was just talking to other girls on like an app. He didn't have the balls to actually go and physically meet these girls. So she was not too thrilled about him. Anyways, so I'm out there. I'm just kind of like meandering through life. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I get a job as a cashier. I'm pushing carts away, like through the parking lot. And because I'm insane, I'm helping this old woman out and loading stuff into her car. And somehow it turns into a conversation about MK Ultra. So I'm telling this 80-year-old woman about fucking MK Ultra and how they used prostitutes to drug people. Imagine the guy that's helping unload your fucking mulch into your car and your 80-year-old grandma is just fucking listening to this guy. So I get done with that and I'm taking the cart back, and this girl, my now wife, walks up to me, and she starts trying to chat to me, and she's like, "Oh, what are you guys talking about?" And I was like, and it just, fucking absolute autist just start going on about MK Ultra, and that was her first introduction to me. And she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she told me that the first time that she saw me, she was working with this other cashier girl, and she says to the other girl, she's like, "That's the scariest man I've ever seen." I was still ripped and like really like in shape, so I could get away with it, like acting like that in front of pretty girls. Just severely like brain damaged from the accident that I was in, and just going off about like the government. And then I ended up I didn't really, because my stupid brain doesn't always pick up when girls like me, and I ended up quitting the job after I went on a very public tantrum on the store manager. He was a dick. Everyone hated him. And this girl reported me because I bent over the counter and I was like, "I'm tired of getting fucked in the ass just like this. They're bending me over." And I was bending over the desk. And everybody thought it was funny except for this one fucking tattletale bitch that went and reported me. So I had a talking to by the store manager, Neil. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. And so I was dating this, like, I don't even know what she was, like an Ecuadorian girl, Ecuadorian Colombian, I think she said. And I just quit my job and I got tired of her. And I was like, I'm done. And then just fortunately, my roommate was still working there. And he was like, she like really liked you, right? Like she's upset that you left. And I was like, oh. So I ended up having him give her my Snapchat. And now she's stuck in a house with me with 2 children 5 years later. And she's been very loyal. And she, if you think the things that come out of my mouth are really repulsive, my wife the other day, I don't even know if I should say this. If you think the things that I say are racist sometimes, the message is always be a full autistic guy and quit your job and break up with your girlfriend abruptly and make sudden changes in your life. And then the most beautiful girl in the world will marry you. That's the message of this story. And just don't care and just say whatever the fuck you want and don't care about any of the consequences. And that's how you'll get everything you want in the world. Is that a good message? I mean, it worked out for me. I think that helps. No? So with that, let's go back to Miss AJ's mom, Alfayed Hayeks.
I know they got at least one of my kids there, and they are the most horrible creatures I ever lived. So scary. Like, really, we do not ever want the island of Haiti. They've been trying to say I'm from there. No, they just took me there to torture me when I was little and killed my brother. Although he may be partially alive, or parts. He may have made it out alive, almost all eaten. He may be in Egypt, so. But it's the most horrible shit ever.
Yeah, or your life could end up like this lady, where your brother was eaten by Asians. Oh, God, dude. it is wild to me. Like, I really feel like when I find these people, it makes me sleep better knowing that, like, I just go out in public and I see these fucking normies, and they have no idea that, like, they just look at these soldiers, you know, they look at veterans that are out there, and they're like, thank you for your service. You know, you could have been, they may have been blown up. They could have seen horrible atrocities. But I'm out there walking around with this in my mind, and nobody knows the pain that yeah, Wyclef Hitler. That's a good reference. That's where all the Nazi gold went, was to Haiti with Wyclef Hitler over there. I'm sorry about your brother being eaten by Haitians. Oh God. And I love fuck you. I love the titles of these things. Our demands, we got the nukes.
I demand all the family on my mama, Alice. That's what I think.
I mean, how do you not love that? Like, just belching into the video. It just.
I think most people. On my mama, Alice, and my daddy, Dr. Mamadou Ori, the one with the nose like me. That was my friends.
That is funny to get eaten by a Hungarian. I didn't appreciate. My brain is moving too slow to appreciate that pun.
Out of all prisons, Guantanamo, death row, charges, out of all that, and immunity because of how much you fucked us over. And I demand that for my baby daddy's people, which I really think is this Omar guy. And they really didn't put the right proper last name on him, which scares the hell out of me.
There was another video where she was saying that she wasn't sure. She at one point had twins, and that she thinks she might have had triplets. This woman should be in Congress.
So, but I demand that now. We do. I can show you the nukes.
Dr. Papa Duare.
Where does it hurt the most? Crazy control freak, white trash adults. Where does it hurt the most? We're just gonna do like some pin.
Do not talk poorly of our God, Shiloh.
Pin the nuke on the faggots nuke bombs. Like
in one of the videos, she speaks about her father having a she said he was a good doctor because he had a doctor's nose, and he didn't practice normal medicine, not that medical stuff.
Pin the tail on the donkey, you know? Pin the... Okay, maybe it's not funny. Let them go, goddammit. And immunity, fuck you all. And that for my kids and grandkids, fuck you all. We're not doing this, and we're not... And fuck you all does not mean having sex with anybody but who the fuck we want to, who's our ages. And opposite sex. Goddamn, my kids are not gay or lesbian. None of us are gay or...
So she's just a trad wife.
Lesbian. Goddamn, as women, we may be like fucking strong as shit, but we're still not fucking lesbians.
Yeah, all of her videos are all like, this is all in the time frame of 4 years ago. And who knows what's gone on after that. My thinking was that she forgot about this channel because she mentioned she had another one. But who knows where this lady is? I was watching one earlier, and she walked past she was in some busy street, and I was saying that I watched this video previously a long time ago, and I remember looking up the phone number because it was like in different countries they have that different format for these phone numbers. And it was I swear she was in Brazil. I don't know how this woman, who clearly there's no way she has a second language. And like, how does she survive? Like, I have so many questions. Like, it's mind-blowing to me.
So if you be like twisted us with some lesbian bitches, that's somebody else's family. I don't know about that shit.
I mean, I couldn't have said it any better. Stephanie Lynn coaching. Oh, let's hear her thoughts on narcissism. I like that she, what really makes me happy when I find these people, like the woman that was a former EMT, was, I like that, like that former EMT lady here that we were watching. Where is she? This woman who is convinced she's being gang stalked. This woman is radically more successful than probably 80% of the U.S. population. And she is absolutely bonkers bananas. But even then, she's still, I mean, it's crazy that she is so literate and just so brilliant. Like, I'll show you guys really quickly, like, my favorite video from this woman that is a former EMT that has basically lost her mind. This is her training with what I presume is a broomstick, and bonked her noggin. As you can see right here, look at her head. And what I was telling Mr. Mustache earlier is that she just recorded this video. So she was practicing like her karate skills with this broomstick and clocked herself in the head so hard that she left that giant egg welt. Now, from my experience, that usually takes quite a long time unless you really, really bonk yourself. Look at this.
So, coming at you from a private part, and
look at that. Look at how big that is. She just did that.
Practicing again. Got another one over here. Oh my God. Suffice enough to say, I just knocked my noggin. But that aside, I bet all you gang stalkers out there are just like, traumatic brain injury? No, guys. You're the ones with the spiritual aneurysms lying in wait to go all over your brain and heart. So it's kind of like, well, if you done death magic to people, you're fucked. You done any kind.
I like to imagine that she took the stick and just went thwack, like as hard as she could on the ground, and it bounced back into her head. I like a little kid that's like playing with sticks and just whacking it against things, and just really just clocked herself, like just not having no skill, but just training what she thinks is like a martial art.
Kind of magic to good innocent people aside myself, you're fucked. But that's where karma comes in, and that's where common sense comes in. But yeah, common sense says don't hit your noggin.
God, look at that. That has got to be, dude, that is concussion worthy. That is some fucking that did some damage. Unless that other stick was being used by someone else and they may have fled the scene. Who knows what the actual story is with this lady. And I was showing, this is my other favorite video of hers. My other really favorite video from her, and we were watching it earlier, is it starts out so funny because you just have to watch it.
All right, let's do this. I'm recording. Oh, good. Okay. Well, hello.
I just love that first 10 seconds of oh, all right, let's do this. And then it instantly just switching to, well, hello. The cops to deal with this.
All right, let's do this. I'm recording. Oh, good. Okay. Well, hello. How many patrol officers do we have? Let me tell you guys something. Who are you?
I'm Officer.
May I have a business card of each of you?
Yeah, that's a display case behind me. That is a big collection of, that's Red Sonja, Frank Thorne's Red Sonja. He also did the artwork for Conan. Those are, and then you can't see it, but on the shelf is a bunch of Pogs, if you remember Pogs. And then on there, these albums right here are all Butthole Surfers albums. Right there, if you're any kind of nerd into indie comics, if you guys know who Michael Malice is, I got really into comic books, independent comic books. And there was this guy, they made a movie about him called American Splendor. And Michael Malice was the only one that showed up to his book signing. And so he made a comic book about him. And I just happened to buy it. And I left it unread in a storage box. And apparently now it's worth hundreds of dollars. And it's in mint condition. I just happened to I never opened it or read it. And it's actually the comic isn't really that great, but the artist, he worked with a lot of the if you know who Fritz the Cat and Robert Crumb, he worked with him. And then underneath that, there we go. That's my MF Doom lunchbox, special edition, Operation Doomsday. It's got a dent in there, but I picked it up with a sealed CD. It was a collector's edition. It came with what was it? Trading cards. I never opened them, and then a CDs. But I got it off $80, off of eBay. And then the other album right there, I think that's the soundtrack to Heavy Metal, the animated film. And on the other side, you can't see it, but is Electric Wizard. They're a stoner heavy metal band. So, anyways, this is her interaction with the police. Fuck, how do I not remember it? Fuck. To run your edit. Damn it. Fuck. Now it's going to bother me since you said that. What is best in life? God, I can't believe I don't know that. What is this riddle of steel? All right. To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. There you go. God, I can't believe I forgot that. I love that. That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, you don't have one. Why?
So they want you to
Why
leave.
don't you have a...
I love that this guy just showed up and just had to deal with this. This is so insane. Yeah, the riddle of steel is what is stronger than steel, and that is blood, right? That's the true power.
business card officer?
They want you to leave.
Okay, I will leave. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I lost my keys in my truck yesterday.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay? And about 20 people here, that man, I asked for help. He would not help me. Yeah. So what happens when you're a targeted individual? Everybody turns their back on you. Everybody does. And so I wanted to know if these lovely assholes would call cops when they wouldn't even help me yesterday. I will leave. My point here is that there's a lot of permissive gang stalking happening here. Everybody is just permissive. I said I will leave. Now, where is the business?
Is that too strong? I worked on my audio, but I turned it up a little bit. I don't want to be blasting you guys' ears.
Card I asked for.
You have a good night, okay? Drive safe.
Okay, so but you're not going to give me a business card.
This cop is such an asshole. Just because of the fact that he is just letting this woman go back into into society, and he's basically saying to the rest of us, yeah, she's your problem. That's basically what that means. It's I'm going to come back here in 20 minutes and if you're not gone, then I'm sending you to jail. But in that 20 minutes, you're the rest of the world's problem.
You have it all on video. My name and badge number on my vest.
Okay, thank you very much. I will leave. But I did ask you guys for help. The reason why I'm here is to...
just called us instead. We would have seen if we could help you. We have park rangers who can get into locked cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was told police wasn't allowed to help with even jump starting a car.
No, we're not allowed to. The police aren't, but we have park rangers that if you give us a call, we can see if they're working.
Do you guys have a business card for that? How do I get a hold of you guys? I'm a targeted individual. I have been railroaded out of Houston because of being targeted. Now I am a fugitive in my own country. Okay. You guys should know this. You guys have been permissive about all this gang stalking going on in your parking lot.
20 minutes.
Excuse me?
We'll give you 20 minutes. If you're not gone, you're going to go to jail for trespassing, okay?
Oh, that sounds good. But you should know, y'all didn't even help me or even coordinate help for a damsel in distress. You guys are awful citizens of the world. Okay, what do I do to report gang stalking? Do you have a protocol for gang stalking?
I don't.
Of course you don't.
As I was telling Mustache earlier, is if we had 50 of this woman, because look at how many people, how many resources this takes to deal with. That's just one woman. She's not even strong. She doesn't really have any skills aside from being an EMT, which she probably, like I said earlier, she could just snap back into it. Like just some like a hypnotist just snaps his fingers and she just goes to work saving your life. But in the meantime, this woman, this cost taxpayers and so many resources. Look how many people are right there. And just, you put 50 of those people like the Joker. Maybe that's what the Joker was trying to get it across in the Batman movies. Because he really did do that, didn't he? He just unleashed these people. Look at the chaos. It's like somebody releasing a greased pig into a Walmart and they just have to try to catch it and just all those people occupied.
That's because you guys are bootlickers to gang stalking. Y'all need to do something about not having a fucking protocol for gang stalking, Everett Police. I'm tired of being targeted. You guys are permissive and participating. Look me up, Chief Littleflower, YouTube. All of this fanfare for me, nice. For a targeted individual, all of this fanfare for a targeted individual. No protocol for...
Yep. Rip to a real one, Fed smoker. Oh, you think she's schizophrenic? I think she's telling the truth. I think she's dialed in. She's on a plane that I have not ascended to. I can't hope to reach her level of oneness with the universe.
Gang stalking. I sat on my truck for about 20 minutes. Nobody would help me. You guys wouldn't even help a damsel in distress. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. But you'll call cops on a targeted individual and not help. You guys got caught.
You joke about her, dude, she knows about Pizzagate. If you go through her videos, we'll go back through her videos. She's actually surprisingly, like, she has one where she has it on her her thing. She knows about Operation Paperclip. Like, she's actually like well versed in something. See right here, Operation Paperclip. Look at that. Oh, she's bald right there. She got a good point there. If you're not gang stalkers, why are you so mad? What's your answer to that, feds? What is her thing about Operation Paperclip?
Hey, so today it's going to be like from my perspective, from the perspective of a targeted individual. So it's like if you are the general populace and this is news to you, or maybe you are in disbelief of it, that's fine, that's good. But our evolution is going to evolve, and certain seemingly so obscurities don't become so obscure anymore, and they tend to carry a connotation.
Just take a second to appreciate my recommended videos right here. I've got the world's strongest laser. I've got more of her insane ramblings. This woman who's talking that we watched earlier in the week, talking about being a toilet slave, chastity, cucking, interviewing some guy that castrated himself. And then I have a video that I play for my daughter who loves to rewatch the song Stretch Break on Mickey Mouse. Imagine being assigned to like the Fed that's assigned to me, and just trying to understand what we're working with.
With them, you see it, and then your knee-jerk reaction is what you think of it. But for instance, the term Xerox. Oh, I'm gonna make a Xerox copy. I'll be right back. What, you don't have a printer? But again, it's that undertone that everybody knows what you're talking about. Even with Xerox, it has evolved to home print computers and such. It's an evolution. The trick for an entrepreneur is to stay 10 steps ahead of the evolution, and that involves evolving. But so I say that to say that with the connotations of the Xerox, there's a parallel here that I'm drawing pertinent to this particular dialogue, which is targeting of the individual, gang stalking. So where somebody might be in disbelief one day, everything me and the other targeted individuals that have presence of mind speak about is
going to be just such household knowledge. So for us targeted individuals, versus the general populace, man, it's a different world. It's a different world. And if you really want to draw the distinction, you can take it back to George.
Does this lady have alien footage, or do I have alien footage? I don't have any alien footage. But she does have this video right here. Actually, we should watch that.
Targeted Justice Media.
So what I'm thinking this is a website for people that are being gang stalked. And imagine trying to run that site. Imagine having the wherewithal, the knowledge to be able to run a website. So is the person running the website like really being gang stalked, or are they fucking with other people? Or like just the multiple rabbit holes. Imagine like people trying to find like someone else. Like there are probably people that are on this website that are actually being fucked with. And then there's just like lunatics, and it's just this crazy spaghetti of these intertwined lives of just absolute madness. And somewhere in there, like, you got to think there's got to be at least one person in there that's actually being gang stalked. Am I insane? Because I believe half the shit that she's talking about right here. Like, half this stuff is stuff that I look at and I'm like, all right, maybe she got a point.
Hi, my name is Eva Pop. I'm from Hungary, Budapest. I'm a targeted individual since 3 years. I want my name to be removed from the terrorist watch list.
My name is Renee. I live in Holland, in Amsterdam, and I am a survivor.
Hello, my name is Galina Kurdina, and I am a survivor.
Don't surrender your rights. Reclaim your rights to due process.
Adam, I don't mean to be a dick if you're still in here, but doesn't that kind of remind you? That reminds me of you, Adam. That's the Russian version of you.
to live your life without being subjected to everyday torture, to your liberty and the pursuit of happiness. I want to inspire you to power through the pain, to stop being intimidated, to engage in activism at every level, because if you don't do it, nobody will do it for you. Don't just wait for the change. Be the change.
My name is Sandra Williams. I'm a TI survivor.
Hi, my name.
That's one I didn't expect to see in the group. I didn't really think about that, but you don't see too many black people, especially grandmas, going down the rabbit hole of gang stalking.
My name is Sandra Williams. I'm a TI survivor.
Hi, my name is Troy Harvey, and I'm a survivor.
Hi, my name is Robbie. I live in Seattle, Washington. I am a targeted individual.
Hi, I'm Richard Lighthouse, and I'm a targeted individual.
That's somebody's doctor. This guy is that guy has doctor vibes. Like, these come in all shapes and sizes.
Individual. I'm on the board of directors at Targeted Justice, which is a very challenging and rewarding position. I look very forward to all of us being free.
So I am Anna, and
That's someone else's doctor. What the fuck? Like, she just has that doctor vibe.
even though I've been a TI for over 20 years, I only found out about it in 2021. And even though my life was a little difficult because of my targeting and the gang stalking and everything, I always led my life with this idea that everything happens for a good reason. And I think the same way about my targeting right now, that but for my targeting, I wouldn't have found this motivation in life to do something greater than I ever expected. And I'm grateful to the community that has accepted me to do just that.
Hi, my name's Lindsay Penn, and I've been a targeted individual now for almost 10 years.
Hi, I'm Gaji Justice, and it has been my pleasure.
Is that Serena Williams?
Hosting Gaji's After Dinner Jam on Tuesday evenings.
I'm Jonathan, TI from Australia.
My name is Brandy Willis from New Jersey, a targeted individual.
My name is Edward. I live in the States, and
Okay, that guy I believe is the kind of guy that would say this shit. Those other people, I did not expect them to be in this video.
I am a targeted individual.
My name is Edward, and I've been targeted for 18 years.
I am Dr.
Fun fact, actually, Pretzel, QAnon just got exposed as being a Mossad thing that was spread and taken over 4chan. I love the convenience store clerk or owner is involved in this.
Gupta from India, and I am a targeted individual.
I am Mike Daniels from the state of Mississippi. I'm 68 years old.
I'm Ciela, and I'm targeted by Dude every day and every night.
I'm DJ Chris, and if you would like to join me on my conference call, go to targetedwest.com.
I'm Bill Peck, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hi, my name is Melody. I'm a targeted individual.
That bitch just wants attention. That bitch, I don't believe a word that this woman says. I don't know. When I see women with eyebrows like that and that face, and she has like the Wellbutrin forehead, that bitch, I don't trust that bitch.
My name is Patricia A.
Oh, not Aunt Jemima. Can you guys leave her alone, please?
Williamson Barlow. I'm a survivor.
My name is Bruce Fournier, and I'm a targeted individual.
It kind of looks like Nick Rochefort from Sam Hyde.
And you better understand you're playing with something far more dangerous than your government.
You're fooling around with Father God's creation, and there's going to be payback for this. Now, you can scoff if you want. I'm pretty sure one of them is scoffing right now, maybe more.
Hey, how did you know? Unless they're watching us.
Than one. But consider this. Do you really want to risk it by participating in something like this? You know this is wrong. I mean, how dare you treat one of Father God's children, any one of them, the way that you do and just throw them away when your little experiment is finished? What's wrong with you? You might want to look at that first and then consider maybe going the other way.
Hi, my name is Jean Kilcourse.
All right, now I believe 100% this woman thinks that that is exactly the poster child of gang stalking lady. That lady loves a good crystal. She loves energy and vibes, and she loves she is like the Yaya sisterhood.
I am a targeted
And oddly also looks like my mom.
individual targeted in 2014 in the state of Florida, Northport. My life was amazing
All right, maybe that is my mom.
beforehand. Now it's a living hell. Last night, I don't even know how I got through last night. The pulse against my house and the frequency is so strong. I'm sick to my stomach today. My heart hurts. I feel like I'm being cooked alive. This is a monstrous program. These people need to be jailed. This needs to end. And the law enforcement breaching their oath need to turn in their badges. To any TI out there, it's a long, hard road, one foot in front of the other, day by day. This is being exposed. They will pay. They will all be jailed. Thank you, and God bless you all.
What the fuck? This bitch just wants attention.
Hi, my name is Simone, and I'm a targeted individual.
She looks like every dude, she looks like every psychic that would go on those shows on like Oprah in the 90s, like just claiming that she had like found, like broke a case and found like like a child that had been missing. You know, those when those got popular for a while. This guy right here, this guy looks like he does stalking.
My name is Tranquility, and I'm a targeted individual.
I love that name.
I'm Kimberly McMichael, and I'm a targeted individual.
I am Angel Collins, and I am a targeted individual.
One of my favorite characters, like in life, is black guy that really likes conspiracy theories and is like well versed in it, and like he just can't can't like really like hang out with like the rest of his black family, and he's just spitting facts about like he's just spitting facts about like Operation Gladio, and he's just trying to explain this to like his hood rat nephew. He's like, "Oh man, that's crazy, Unc."
My name is Chris. I'm from Michigan, and I'm a targeted individual.
Just imagine some like wannabe drill rapper, and his uncle was just telling him about like Operation Starfish Prime.
My name is Marlon Payne, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Vinicius Rodrigues. I am a target individual.
My name is Jared Valenti, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Angelique Morrison, and I'm a targeted individual.
I am Moses. I am a targeted individual. Hi, my name is Priscilla, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hallo, mein Name ist Katrin Ander. Ich komme aus Deutschland und ich bin eine Überlebende.
Me llamo Ana Toledo, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Anne. I'm targeted by voice-to-skull technology.
Oh, no. Poor Anne. God. This lady. She, you know what's funny is I can just tell that she really hates Trump. I don't know why, but I just get she either really, really hates Trump or she really fucking is a diehard Trump fan.
My name is Ann Stanowski. I am a targeted individual from Ecorse, Michigan.
I am Heather Newbegin, and I am a targeted individual.
You savage motherfuckers are harassing a woman with cancer. God damn it. Leave her alone.
My name is Cassandra Fryer, and I'm a targeted individual.
That looks like somebody's wife. That's somebody's wife. I've met women like that, and she's just having a crisis. And oh man, you know that's a handful for her husband.
Hi, my name is Deb Verdon. I'm a targeted individual. I live in White Bear Lake, Minnesota.
My name is L.A. Sword, and I'm a survivor.
Hello, my name is Denisha Lewis. I reside in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I am a...
I love that she's recording in Planet Fitness. That kicks so much ass. I love when people make videos in like a public setting, like that lady was talking about, like eating poop, like as people are jogging by.
Target individual.
Hello, my name is Francis Brady. I'm a targeted individual.
I'm Helen, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hello, my name is Walter Marquez, and I am a targeted individual.
Grand Rising, everyone. I'm Lupita Serna. I'm retired.
I want that shirt. I want that fucking shirt right there. God damn, I would love to go and wear that to the grocery store.
I'm an artist, and I have been gang stalked for 10 years. I'm a targeted individual.
I'm Patrick, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hi, my name is Jared Frank. I'm a targeted individual.
My name is Don Halsey, and I'm a targeted individual.
I'm Tracy. I'm a targeted individual.
Hello, this is Pat. I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I'm a targeted individual.
I'm Chris, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hi, I'm Tim Weary from North Dakota, and I'm a 5.5 years long targeted individual.
Hi, my name is Robbie, and I am a target.
She really pushed those puppies up. They need to send her out there because she got my attention. Many against one, perps are bullies, cowards, fight gang stalking. Dude, I love the drip. I love wearing these yeah, it's great music choice. Someone was playing this song the other day and I couldn't remember what it was, and I felt like such a fucking buffoon.
Targeted individual through gang stalking.
I am Isidro Abascal Montalvo, and I am a targeted individual.
My full name is Elisabeth Mohr Wieland. I have been an individual target in Denmark from 2017.
I'm Todd Siegel, 56 years old, Tennessee. I am a...
This guy looks like every food blogger. He looks like he just got done describing like the newest Arby's meal.
A heavily targeted individual.
My name is John Ketchum. I am a
Holy shit. I wonder if he's related to Ash.
targeted individual.
Hi, my name is Catherine and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Marlena Sky. I was put on the terror screening database list and targeted since 10/3/2021.
That's an interesting take. We haven't heard that one yet.
Terror screening database list and targeted since
Terrorist screening database list. I don't know about that one yet.
10/3/2021.
Hi, I am Stephanie Struble, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Jim, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Chris, and I am a targeted individual from Salmon, Idaho.
My name is Jeremy Wilson, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hello, my name is Daniel Ephraim Manassi, and I'm a targeted individual.
Hi, I'm Richard Lighthouse, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Rodney, and I'm a targeted individual.
I love Rodney's way of saying that.
My name is Rodney, and I'm a targeted individual.
My name is Janelle Evans. I'm 39. I'm from the Bronx, and I'm a targeted individual.
It's weird that really the only actual like cases that I know of people really truly being gang stalked is like MLK and Malcolm X. But when I think about gang stalking, all I think about is like these, like this guy, this nerd here. But really, you know, I make fun, but he's probably the most likely to be gang stalked.
My name is Matt Ellers, and I am a targeted individual and a strong survivor.
I'm Kimberly, and I'm a survivor.
Hi, my name is Steven, and I'm a targeted individual.
My name is Caraman Caroline from Saint-Ouen-sur-Seine from France. I'm targeted individual.
Wait, Japan?
Individual.
No, you're a victim of Japan. So Japan's going after her. Hey, Emma. We're going through this after I'm done with that. You missed quite a bit, but after this, I'll have to go to sleep because I got work tomorrow. But I just wanted to finish this video. But I appreciate you joining us.
Hi, I'm Norihiro Niimi. We are target individuals from Japan.
Hello, my name is Nadine Phillips, and I am a targeted individual.
I'm Shayna, and I am a targeted individual.
What is it about this type that loves this sun thing here? Isn't that a tarot card? Like that sun thing. I've seen that on so many people like that. Dude, Emma, you missed a hell of a shit. I won't make you guys go through all the same videos again, but you'll have to watch some of the crazy shit that we were watching.
My name is Everton. I'm a target individual.
My name is Tanya. I am 58 years old, and I am a targeted individual.
I am Dr. Millicent Black, a 67-year-old woman, non-consensual human experimentation, seer torture, and electronic harassment.
I'm Armando, and I'm a targeted individual.
My name is Annika Nicole Smelly, and I'm a survivor.
Hello, I'm Juan. My family are TI from Malaysia, and we will not give up.
Hi, my name is Alan Aguirre, and I'm from Dr. Victoria, Melbourne, Australia, and I'm a targeted individual.
The thing that's really mind-blowing to me about some of these people is that, like, it takes me quite a bit of work sometimes to go down these rabbit holes and find these really, like, nutty individuals or just really odd stuff. And somehow, like, somebody's grandma, like this lady, somehow she found out, like, she's in the same places that I'm at. Imagine her, like, it'd be so funny to know. It would be so funny to know that, like, when 4chan was still around and I was just saying, like, horrible racist things, and, like, I'm just having a conversation with someone's grandma that looks like this.
Hi, my name is James Leahy, and I'm a targeted individual.
I'm a targeted individual. My name is Wesley Root, and I am a survivor.
My name is Catherine Wertz, and I am a survivor.
My name is Christopher James, and I am a targeted individual.
Oh, that's a black ninja right there.
My name is Rosanna Valdez, and I am a targeted individual.
Hi, I'm Cynthia, and I am a survivor.
Hello, my name is Stella. I'm a targeted individual.
It's Yor from the UK. Amina Spencer, heavily targeted.
Hi, my name's Anita. I'm a targeted individual.
My name is Jennifer, and I'm a targeted individual.
I'm Lynn, and I'm a survivor.
I'm remaining anonymous due to safety reasons for this video testimony of a highly illegal, top-secret operation being carried out within the United States and probably worldwide. This operation is carried out using directional energy weapons, voice-to-skull, and remote neural monitoring on targeted individuals.
You know that guy is really... I love that he had to hide his face. And, dude, yeah... That guy does some shit. That guy is, yeah, Emma watched me from Low Value Mail. Dude, that guy right there is, you know, he's got like a stash house. That guy he's going to be in the next OKC.
Weapons, voice-to-skull, and remote neural monitoring on targeted individuals.
Oh, that is a bummer. That is very sad.
Step aside, we're coming through. We are the warriors for humans, not you. Throw down your weapons and choose your side. Join us and fight this genocide.
Well,
The people want freedom.
I think that's going to do it for us tonight. I appreciate you guys being part of this, whatever this was. Emma, you're really going to enjoy the visiting and then the revisiting of this individual here. This one is quite a character. At the very beginning of this show, I was basically talking to myself, but you guys missed it. Nobody was really watching. This is somebody's mayor that made a channel, and he started making, like, he only made 2 videos, and he just an oddball. It's just so funny to me that a mayor had this channel up and nobody really saw it. Let's see. Yeah, that's I didn't get to, what was it? There's a guy that I have to be in the mood for to really go down the rabbit hole of this guy. I've watched some of his stuff. He's a little bit of a slow talker, but he's kind of got some interesting thought points. What I don't even know how to describe him. But he's like it's not so much that he's not like, I can't say he's Muslim. He just has some weird esoteric shit. And I don't even really know, because he's like talking about the holy day of Jupiter. I don't think that you're gonna find that in Islam. And then also, I've got this to watch at another time as well. This is that is that what it is? He's a Sufi. This is coincidentally after I just introduced everybody to this Project Resources Limited company that made a PR channel for their lithium strip mines for God knows who to watch aside from me. And they uploaded a long ass video of this guy. He's sitting in the fucking jungle. Look at that. He's in a thatch hut going on how they go and explore through like radar. They made a video like this a while ago, but it's so crazy that this is out there. And the fact that it just randomly populated into my suggestions. It's probably some like whatever Fed is watching me and he's just like invested in this company. He just happened to be like at work looking at a side project, and just our suggestions just kind of melded together because he watches my shit. He's like, and Google just happened to think that I would be interested. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys tonight. It was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. At the beginning of the stream, if you do watch it, you can skip forward. There's like a part where I had to go and check on my kid, because she was crying, even though my wife is right there standing next to her trying to shower. And so I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a good night, all right? And maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
you